Trees, they're blooming already a little earlier than normal.
Action News Now reporter Chloe Curtis shows us why it's happening so soon and what it could mean for you in the grocery store.
A wet week ahead for many in Butte County, and some farmers tell me they hope their almond trees will hold out to pot more until the rain stops. Wet conditions delaying the almond bloom, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Conditions were similar last year.
We had a very long bloom last year, which led to a very late harvest last year. But this year, timing seems to be kind of on the par with historical averages.
Some farmers say when it rains, it delays them from spraying fungicide on their trees too, and they may have to use more expensive options later on. Another farmer in Chico tells me after this incoming storm, they may bring in a helicopter to help distribute the fungicide to trees in the orchard. While work is limited in the weather, it's all hands on deck once the sun is shining again.
We'll just have to see what happens for the rest of bloom weather-wise.
Herringer says many factors go into the prices we see at the grocery store.
Almond prices are not great right now. What I've seen is they're creeping up a little bit from where they were last year.
He says if the Sacramento Valley gets bad weather, like ongoing storms, it's unlikely to have a big impact statewide. Most of the almonds in the state grow in the San Joaquin Valley, which tends to have good weather during bloom.
We might have real detrimental weather here during bloom, but it's kind of a drop in the bucket in the state level. So there will still be a good crop. You know, that kind of tends to happen more often than not.
The pollination period is usually from mid-February to mid-March, but the actual harvest doesn't start until August. In Chico, Chloe Curtis, Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
Herringer says port issues have cleared up after the COVID-era backlog, and they can once again export products at a normal pace.